Hi YouTube. Decided to do a second video real quick. Um, Couple things. Might be working with a couple other folks um, for totally different subject matter. Completely nothing to do with role playing games. So we'll see how that goes. One of them has a channel. One of them might start a channel. Um, so we'll see how that goes. But it'll be fun because I get to play with toys and open things. And I don't mean RPG toys or I mean adult fun things. And no, not those kind of things. No. If I do it, I'll announce more. However, I do put other stuff up on my channel. So one of the things, used book I got a while back, cheap, um, making your own sourdough bread totally from scratch. So I don't know about you guys, but you ever watch YouTube and then you try to go do it and it doesn't work out like YouTube said it would, and you can't figure out what you're doing wrong, or you try to do something out of a book and it doesn't work out the way, and you're trying to figure out what you're doing wrong. What is the missing thing that they're not telling you? So this book has several different ways to do starters, and I thought it would be fun to do these methods. I have some friends who also want to make their own starters. So I'm reading through it. It is literally too hot out for me to start a sourdough starter. I did not know that. It will, even if I get it going, the flavor it may create will be too bad, according to the book. So we're going to wait for the temperature to drop. In the meantime, I'll read through all this stuff and start setting things up and getting things together and talking to my friends and seeing if we can't film this, put it together. Um, and my friends, they also, turns out, have never made tamales. Now, I made tamales last night with my niece, showed her the basics on how to do that. And most of everybody is unaware that you can wrap tamales in other things besides corn husks. I've had El Salvadoran ones in banana leaves. You could also use a more modern a thing like tin foil. I mean, you can wrap them in other stuff. The main thing is that they're wrapped up, and then you can steam them somehow, cook them somehow. So, so I showed her how to do some basic tamales with leftovers that we had, and making the mesa filling um, from scratch. And turns out my friends have never made tamales, want to learn how to make tamales. So I think we're going to try to get together and actually make a video on how to make tamales. And if I do that, um, I'll try to do several recipes, or talk about recipe ideas you can do, so that if you're on a special diet for ethical reasons or for medical reasons or for religious reasons, um, or uh, you're trying to lose weight and you're on a very specific kind of diet to do that. So we're going to try to brainstorm. I already know a bunch of hacks. Also, how to be super frugal and get some of your ingredients for free. So we're gonna try to, it's not gonna be anything major, like how do you render fat from things you're cooking already, that kind of thing. And we'll talk about like why it has to be a certain way in the mesa. But I just wanted to see if you guys thought that would be fun. If a tamale making episode would be up your alley. It might be live. I don't know. But let me know. Because I do like, I am going to do the sourdough thing simply because, like, I want to see if the book is telling me the truth. So just a hint, anybody out there who wants to do starters, you need to make sure It says avoid beginning a new starter when the temperature is above 80 degrees Fahrenheit. That's 27 degrees Celsius for everybody else on the planet. Um, as it will be nasty smelling and not taste great. Um, and then they have the best temperature for capturing the culture is room temperature, which they define as 65 to 75 degrees Fahrenheit. Not what's going on in my town right now. And that would be 18 to 24 degrees Celsius. So what's that telling me is then you need to be cognitive of the season you start your starter in. And then they have all these different methods to how to do it, which is really cool. So let me know. I got to get some jars and stuff together. So this is like just a down the road project kind of thing. And friends want to do the starter too. So we may film with them. And some of them have YouTube channels. And no, they're not cooking channels. And they're not role-playing game channels. But they are people I can hook up with that I've known for several years. And we do lots of things together. In fact, we play role-playing games together. But that's not the only thing. Just let me know what you guys think. You know, I find this stuff fascinating. It's why I used to brew my own ales and beers and mead and stuff, which is something I've got to get the equipment back up and replace some of it. Some of it got broke, and do that because it's fun. But you got to have patience. But it's fun. Yeah, chemistry in action. So, everybody have a great day. And we'll see what kinds of weird, strange arts and crafts and cooking things will pop up on the channel here, hopefully in the near future, and other activities. So, peace out. Have a good week, people. Have a good week. There's a lot of bad things happening. Prayers for Maui. Prayers for the people in Maui. Prayers for people who we have fires other places. They were evacuating an area of California last Friday. So, people stuck up in LA area who have all their roads washed out. You know, no electricity and stuff too. So there's always something happening. There's always people who can need help. And they say everybody in modern society wants to have a purpose and they want to know what the meaning of life is and all this stuff. You know, you don't have to be grand. Maybe it's just doing one kind act of kindness a day. It can be small. That makes somebody else's day better. You'd be surprised. So don't think because you're not all powerful or something, have tons of money, that you can't improve somebody's lot in life by doing some small thing. Sometimes small things make huge differences for people. Huge. So, anyway, that's my thought. So everybody have a good day. I'll get this, this will probably, I'm going to schedule it for tomorrow. But, so this will be a Tuesday upload. And more RPG stuff will be coming, hopefully, as I get more stuff done. But it's been way crazy busy. Even though it's quiet inside where I am, I've been super, super busy. Like with stuff outside of work and then with stuff inside of work. So, and it's just been a whole chaos with everything that's going on here. So, anyway, peace, everybody. Have a good one. Bye.